Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. Into the Badlands looks so good, guys. It's like a mix of everything. You got some kung fu, you got some sci-fi. Talk to me about being part of the show. It looks really, really good.
Oh, it's such fun to do, isn't it? I
It
think
is
the
fun.
sci-fi element, you're the most sci-fi element into
Yeah.
it. The moment when the eyes happen,
Yeah,
I think is the big
definitely.
surprise.
Definitely.
And I'd forgotten that when I actually saw episode 1 and I saw the eyes changing.
Yeah.
I went,
Yeah.
yeah, so he's
He's the
very
sci-fi
much,
element.
yeah, he
You're
really
also
is.
a big part of the martial arts element.
Yes.
Were you already trained in martial arts going into this?
I wasn't. Coming in, I was actually not trained at all. I have basketball background. I played basketball my entire life, so I was used to high-impact sports rather than the grace and sort of fluidity of martial arts. So that was something I had to develop in the 6-week training camp that we did.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
really, really well, actually. I saw, because I was there, not right at the
Yeah.
beginning, but after a while I joined in a tiny little bit. I don't fight and I never did much at all training. But I saw them sort of changing physically and becoming very aware, finding their characters through the physicality of the training. And the fighting style they had lent itself to who they were as moral beings, if you like, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like there's nothing on television right now that really matches this genre. This is going to be a very unique show in the broadscape of television. Talk to me about that, because it's got to be really cool to essentially be the standard bearer right now.
For now, we're the standard bearer, and then they'll be
Then
everywhere
everybody
by
copies.
next year.
Yeah.
Then
Everyone will do.
everybody copies.
Look, ultimately, it doesn't really matter what. It's wonderful that there is this genre that we're working within. But ultimately, if you're not interested in the characters and the stories and want to follow them, then it won't work. As I think, as Daniel said at one point, it would be like bad porn.
Yeah.
It would be like, kind of terrible story, oh, porn scene. So you can't just have kind of it be about fights.
Yeah.
The fights have to be part of the character development, and hopefully that is what we have achieved in this. I mean, your fighting style is very somebody who doesn't know himself. It's
Yeah.
very like you're
almost
discovering who
street.
you are. So it's very
Yeah. Scrappy and definitely. I definitely think the fighting and the martial arts is going to draw people in, and I think the drama is going to make people stay. So.
What specifically drew you to getting involved with this project?
Well, the makers, they'd made incredible stuff before. AMC, just trailblazers for making really original, interesting things. And Stephen Fung is amazing.
cool.
Yeah, he's such a genius. And the role is so cool. I've never read a role like The Widow before, and I just immediately kind of felt that I knew what I had to do for that audition and how I wanted to play her. I just had a really strong idea of who I thought she was, and it was really enjoyable auditioning for the role. And yeah,
She has a lot of layers, and there's a lot
Yeah,
that
the
is
layers,
yet
yeah.
to be told. Talk to me about bringing those layers to life and what you want people to take away from The Widow.
well, Alan Miles are really good, I think, at writing characters who have so many layers, and she's kind of an idiosyncratic character. Like she's vulnerable, but she's strong, and she's an idealist, and she wants to make changes in the Badlands, and she's facing a lot of adversity, which I think was really interesting. For a character, she's got a lot of challenges.
I'm such a fan of Daniel Wu. Getting to work
Yeah.
with him, and obviously he's got carrying pretty much every title in this show. Talk to me about getting to work with him.
He's so nice. He's such a relaxed, confident guy, and he knows exactly what he's doing. He's so experienced, and he was always really supportive, and I always ask him questions, especially about all the fight stuff and how to maintain my strength. And he would give me eating advice, and eat this, make sure you eat protein, make sure you do this, and you stay flexible, keep doing the yoga. And so he was like, really supportive, and yeah, he's a lovely guy.
You've got some people who obviously have experience with the martial arts genre behind the show, Daniel Wu and some others. Talk to me about what they've been able to do in order to bring this show to life.
Well, the martial arts Hong Kong team are fantastic. They're very exact, they're very calm, they know exactly what they want, they train you accordingly, so everybody slides in nicely, and you align what you bring as an actor psychologically and physically into their way of working, and it was a lovely marriage, and their expertise is extraordinary, so we were in very good hands.